Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. I am Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Thank you very much for being here. We're going to get the game started in a moment here. Come on over, get your team signed up for tonight's quiz by coming to this here website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, if you are just watching this Twitch stream on Twitch or on Facebook, you can get a fully interactive answer sheet by coming to that website. And we just need some basic sign-up information from you. We're looking for a team name, an email address, and then there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. Everybody is welcome to play with us here tonight, whether you are in our trivia league or you're playing super casually here tonight. So if you just check this out for the very first time this evening, fantastic. We want to have you. So this is where you come to get your virtual answer sheet. We're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia this evening. The first 3 rounds of the game are question and answer rounds, and our 4th and final round is a picture round. For the question and answer rounds, the majority of our game, here is how it's going to flow. I'm going to be asking you the trivia questions as they pop up on your virtual answer sheet. So that means you will be able to see the questions as I'm asking them. A few of them tonight are going to have some multiple choice options. The vast majority of your questions will be short answer. So if it's multiple choice, choose the option you think is correct. If it's short answer, type or tap in your response. For every single question, you're going to get a 20-second countdown timer. Please make sure that you click the button that says submit answers before your timer expires. To those of you who play with us twice a week, you know the drill. Watch out for that timer. Don't forget about that button. It's very important. It hurts so much when you're like, I knew that one and I didn't press the button. So make sure you always click submit answers. The 4th and final round is a picture round, which functions a bit differently than rounds 1 through 3. So I will walk you through the specifics when we get to that point of the quiz. If you're just joining us, hello and welcome. Come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. Fill out the basic sign-up info we're looking for, which includes a team name, an email address, and then select whether you are or are not a part of the league in that drop-down menu. We do have a King's Cup Tournament of Champions coming up this month. There is going to be a virtual King's Cup. Stay tuned for all the specifics about the date and the time. It is the weekend of the 19th. I think it's Sunday is the 20th. I'm pretty sure. Don't mark my words, but it's that weekend on Sunday, and we'll let you know exactly what time it's going to be taking place virtually. We would love to have you play with us. I'm right. March 22nd. I did it. I've got a calendar in my mind. Steel trap here, everybody. Hope you have as good of luck at the game tonight as I did just now guessing the date. Okay. Before we dive into our first round, I do have 2 rules for tonight's quiz. The first rule: there will be no cheating in this game. If you're here and you're going to look the answers up, kindly refrain from filling out an answer sheet. It simply is not worth it. It makes this so not fun for me and everyone else playing, and you're cheating yourself out of coming to those moments where you found something that you didn't know you knew. So please don't cheat. It really spoils things for everybody. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Participate in the chat. We love to hear from you, but just don't give away the answers. That's it. Those are our only rules. We're going to dive into our first round momentarily. Last call. Get those virtual answer sheets at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. There are 42 teams raring to go tonight. Good luck to all 42 of you. May the odds be ever in your favor. Let's do it. Our first category this evening, we are talking all about Fictional businesses is round number one's topic. Let's do it. 10 questions in this round. Here is number one. Luke's Diner is a quaint little spot where the citizens of Stars Hollow love to frequent for the quality coffee and good food on this show. Name that show. I have an answer for you all for number one. I love this show. It's Gilmore Girls. I rewatch this show frequently. I find it very comforting, though the reboot of it, not so much. Nope, just those characters didn't like where they went. I don't like what happened to Rory. I liked her better in the original series. Alexis Bledel is great. Our second question, on what animated series can you find Planet Express? Headquartered in New York, your one-stop shop to send any package anywhere in the universe. I have an answer for you all for question number two. Planet Express and New York are both from the Futurama universe. Futurama, your correct answer for number two. On to our third question of the night. About the Fit is a Brooklyn-based fashion startup in what movie that features a CEO played by Anne Hathaway riding a bike around the office and Robert De Niro taking a low-level position?
Well, there's no need to be nervous. I'm not dangerous anymore. Yeah, I cleaned up and found Jesus, and he's waiting at the door. Now here's a leaflet, try to read it. You have always been a friend, but when you see me next, won't recognize the person that I am. I'm born again. Get born, get born, get born again.
This movie that starred Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro is called The Intern, is your correct answer for number three. Remember that movie? Came out a few years ago. It had all the sheen of like a lovely 90s rom-com, but didn't quite work for me, but you know, it was fine. Question four. Here at Championship Vinyl, you can peruse the aisle to find your favorite record. Who knows, you might even spy John Cusack, Jack Black, or in an updated version of this property, Zoe Kravitz is there. Peter wondering if the intern was Nora Ephron, and then coming to the conclusion that it was Nancy Myers. Love that. Yes, I think you're right, Nancy Myers. Your correct answer for number four, Championship Vinyl. Featured in High Fidelity is your correct answer. I enjoyed that series with Zoe Kravitz, but it got canceled after one season. Really good, though. Question five, Don Draper, initially of what advertising company, will be the first to tell you that advertising is based on one thing, happiness. Name that company. I have an answer for you all. Initially on Mad Men, Don Draper worked for simply Sterling Cooper. In later seasons, there were some names added to that title, but Sterling Cooper was the answer we were looking for number 5. On to our 6th question of this round. Annie Walker becomes a clerk at a jewelry store and hits rock bottom in what movie after losing her bakery, Cake Baby? Name that movie. Annie Walker, a character played by Kristen Wiig in the movie Bridesmaids. Your correct answer for number 6. How many of you remembered the specifics of that movie? 55% coming in with the correct response for number 6. On to our 7th question of round number 1. On Schitt's Creek, Stevie Budd was briefly employed by what local airline, the same airline for which Moira Rose booked a voiceover spot? Question number 7. This one was my hint of the night on Instagram. If you follow me at Trivia Meredith, you would have known that at some point this evening, Larry Air was going to come up. Larry Air, your correct answer for number 7. If you don't follow me already, come on over, get your sweet, sweet hint by following me at Trivia Meredith on Instagram. I give away a hint on Wednesdays for this quiz that starts at 8:15, and also on Mondays for our 8 o'clock quiz Eastern time. Both of them you can find right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Our next question, number 8. Tsunami Studio, creators of a massive multiplayer online role-playing video game, have a rogue non-player character to contend with in this movie. Glad to see in the chat that my hint helped get you on the board tonight, Rosemary. Welcome officially to the game with that point. I've got an answer for you all for number 8. Tsunami Studio is the name of the video game studio in Free Guy. Free Guy is your answer for number 8. 2 more questions in this round, then we're going to completely switch topics here. Here's number 9. What computer robotics company is responsible for the creation of Skynet in The Terminator? That computer robotics company responsible for Skynet is Cyberdyne Solutions, Systems. Cyberdyne Systems is your correct answer for number 9. Our 10th question of round number 1. Leonard Skinnard would have a thing or two to say about Melanie Smooter trying to hide her Southern roots by changing her last name to Carmichael as she becomes a fashion entrepreneur in this 2002 rom-com. Your correct answer for number 10 is Sweet Home Alabama, which some of you may know stars Reese Witherspoon. You all have been legally blonded. It happened, legally blonded here tonight with Sweet Home Alabama. Let's check out our scores. We are one round into the game. Here is where you all stand after 10 questions. We've got a tie in 11th place with 9 points between the Prettiest Nando, Boys Who Read, the Corrected 1099s, the Helsinki Syndrome, Little Lord Fauntleroy, and the Rubber Yolks. Little Lord Fauntleroy and the Rubber Yolks. You're in a different echelon. You haven't missed one yet. You all are tied for first place, along with Not You, Guillermo. I thought this was Speed Dating, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69, as well as Team Cockroach 2, Cruise Control, The Blue Shells, Team Cockroach, and Team 578. Very impressive scores. A lot of you nailing your fictional businesses. We shall see if you can keep that up in our second round coming at you momentarily. If you all are looking for a way to celebrate something, be it a corporate event or something personal like a birthday party or baby shower, we would love to be a part of it. I coordinate our private events. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Reach out to me. We are here to customize a quiz specifically to your interests. So if you're looking for a quiz that's all about Schitt's Creek or all about Harry Potter, we could do that. If you're looking for a more general trivia night, we can execute that as well. So send me an email, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. We do virtual events, in-person events, you name it, we'll make it happen. Can't wait to work with you. Our second category this evening, we are talking all about Women's History Month. Happy Women's History Month, everybody. 10 questions for you all in this theme. Here is round 2. Question number 1. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera are 2 of the best-known participants in the Stonewall Uprising, which took place in what year? Your correct answer for question number 1 is 1969. 1969. On to round 2, question 2. This and Still I Rise poet was nominated for a Pulitzer Prize for writing the screenplay to the film Georgia, Georgia. Name that author and poet.
You can drive all night looking for the answers in the pouring rain. Wanna find peace of mind. Looking for the answer.
Your correct answer for number 2, And Still I Rise, a poem by Maya Angelou, is your correct answer. Angelou. On to our third question of this round. Bad Feminist is a 2014 essay collection that explores being a feminist while loving things that could seem at odds with the ideology. It was written by this Haitian American author and social commentator. Name that author. Bad Feminist, a collection of essays, is by Roxane Gay, is your correct answer. Question number 4 in our Women's History Month round. Who was the first woman U.S. Supreme Court Justice? Your correct answer for number 4 is Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman to be a U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Question number 5. In the past, many women took on male pen names in order to get published. For example, Marianne Evans, who published novels such as Middlemarch, The Mill on the Floss, and Silas Marner, would be better known by what name? Mary Ann Evans went by the pen name George Eliot is your answer for number 5. Question number 6. Wilma Mankiller was a Native American activist and the first woman elected to serve as principal chief of what nation? Wilma Mankiller, the first woman to serve as principal chief of the Cherokee Nation. Cherokee, your correct answer for number 6. On to question number 7. In 2013, Alicia Garza co-founded this organization after the acquittal of George Zimmerman in the Trayvon Martin murder trial. Alicia Garza is a co-founder of Black Lives Matter is your correct answer for number 7. Our 8th question in this round. In 1828, this American abolitionist and civil rights activist went to court to recover her son, who had been illegally sold into slavery, and became the first Black woman to win such a case against a white man. Known for her "Ain't I a Woman" speech, your correct answer is Sojourner Truth. 2 more questions in our Women's History Month round. Here is number 9. Malala Yousafzai is a Nobel laureate and activist for women's education. She was born in Pakistan, but now resides in England, where she graduated from what university with degrees in philosophy, politics, and economics? Malala attended Oxford, University of Oxford. Your correct answer for number 9. And our final question of round number 2. International Women's Day was recognized as a holiday by the United Nations in 1977 and is celebrated on what date in March? So what's the number of that date? International Women's Day coming up in less than a week. It is on March 8th, the 8th, your correct answer for number 10. That wraps up our second round of the quiz. Hope you're having fun out there and that things are going fairly well for your teams thus far. As it stands after 2 rounds, we've got a 3-way tie for 7th with 17 points between I Thought This Was Speed Dating, The Prettiest Nando, and The Helsinki Syndrome. In a 3-way tie for 4th with 18 points each, we have Marvel Cinematic Potatoverse, The Rubber Yolks, and Team 578. In 3rd right now, all on their lonesome with 19 points. You've only missed 1 so far, The Blue Shells. And tied for 1st with perfect scores, 20 out of 20. We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69. Good game to those teams. Everyone else, we still have 2 rounds to go, so I hope things turn around for you and you end up at the top of the scoreboard. Let's see. Before we get into round 3, at the bottom of your answer sheets tonight, you will find these here. Tipping widgets. Help us out. We want to keep this virtual quiz alive, and the only way we can do so is if you click on one of those links and donate. I'm going to do it right now. I'm doing it. I'm clicking on Venmo. Oh, look at that. It opened another tab in my browser. You could do it too. Also, click on the credit card link if that's what you prefer. It's really easy. We tried our best to make it simple for you all. And the only way this game will continue in this virtual setting is via your generosity. So show us that you like what we're putting out into the world by donating even a small amount here this evening. Your donations go toward paying our writing staff. Peter and I do write a lot of the questions that you see in the quiz, but we don't write everything. We've got a team of people putting things together. So we want to make sure that we're able to pay them what they deserve. And your donations go toward that. You keep the lights on here. You keep the hosts coming back day after day. Who am I kidding? I'm the only person who's been hosting this show for like 6 months. You're paying me. Help us out if you can. I really appreciate it. Let's get into our third round this evening. Round number 3's category is Geeks and Nerds. Geeks and Nerds. Terms of endearment, we all know. Our first question in round number 3, the Geek Squad are the nicknames of the tech support team at what store? You can find the Geek Squad at Best Buy is your correct answer. Round 3, question number 2. The hip hop and rock band Nerd features what lead vocalist who was a coach on The Voice for 4 seasons? Coach on The Voice, lead vocalist of Nerd, it's Pharrell Williams. Pharrell, your correct answer. Our third question in our Geeks and Nerds round. Since their initial creation in 1983, Nerds Candy has had many spin-off products. Which of the following was not one of them? You got some options. Choose the one you think is correct. And as always, click that Submit Answers button. There have been so many Nerds products over the years. There was a time when Dairy Queen made a Nerds Blizzard, which sounds terrible. Also, Sonic had a Nerds slushie. All of these are real, including Nerds cereal. The one that's fake, one of them's not real. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Nerds Lollipop sounds like it could be real, but is not. Nerds Lollipop, your correct answer for number 3. Look at that. 60% of you totally onto us. You're like, which one sounds plausible? Let's pick that one. Question number 4. A former writer for 30 Rock, what rapper dropped references to The Big Bang Theory, Batman, and E.E. Cummings in his 2011 song, Freaks and Geeks? That song, Freaks and Geeks, by former 30 Rock writer who maybe you know from Community or other acting projects. It's Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, your correct answer for number 4. Question number 5. The dark side of carnival life is revealed through the person known as the Geek in this 2021 Guillermo del Toro movie. We have a contender for the next Legally Blonded. Elliot commenting on the fact that the Big Bang Theories come up twice in a row here. You got banged. I like this. You got bazinga'd if the Big Bang Theory comes up. Love it, although not a fan of that show personally. So I don't know if we're going to go there, but let us know in the chat if you're on board for that. But also that Childish Gambino song, he may have been referring to the theory, not the TV show. Hard to say. Okay. Let's check it out. Your correct answer for number 5. This movie nominated for Best Picture this year. It is Nightmare Alley. Nightmare Alley. Our 6th question in this round. Turn to the nerds. What company was established in 2009 as a service that provided comparative information about credit cards? Turn to the nerds. It's called Nerd Wallet. Nerd Wallet, your correct answer for number 6. Question number 7. Geek in the Pink was the second single off of what artist's 2005 album after the song Wordplay? The album is Mr. A to Z, Geek in the Pink by Jason Mraz. Jason Mraz. Question number 8. Nerdle is one of the many recent copycat games to come out of the Wordle craze. What is the object of the game Nerdle? Warped Out 89, a Nerdle fan out there. I've not checked out Nerdle yet, but I am on board with Quirtle, which is the one where you guess 4 words. There's one where you guess a country that's called Worldle. Nothing where you guess an element. Your correct answer is guess a calculation. A calculation. It's a math game, everybody. 73% of you are up on your nerdle. Question number 9, Linda Cardellini played Lindsay Weir on Freaks and Geeks and went on to play what character who may be called the brains of the Scooby-Doo gang in the live-action films? Name that Scooby-Doo character. Your correct answer for number 9, Linda Cardellini played Velma Dinkley. And hey, everybody, would you believe for the second time this evening, you all have been legally blonded. Linda Cardellini, you can see her in the bottom corner over there, played Chutney in Legally Blonde. Your answer here, Velma. On to our final question of round number 3. The Weird Al song White and Nerdy is a parody of the song Ridin', which is by Crazy Bone and what other artist with the hit single Turn It Up? I agree, Weird Al, iconic. We did have a Weird Al question a few weeks ago about who was playing him in a biopic, which if you missed that one, it is Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. And maybe we should Weird Al you all. What would it be called? We weird you out instead of legally blonding you? I don't know. Your correct answer for number 10. Chamillionaire is the answer. Ridin' by Crazy Bone and Chamillionaire. 58% of you knew Chamillionaire. Well played. We've got one more category to go this evening. Our picture round. Let's check it out. The scores before we dive into round number 4. We've got a tie for 12th place, 23 points. Quarren Fiends, Not You, Guillermo. I Thought This Was Speed Dating. Taco Truck Mafia, the first of their name, and J&J. In a tie for 10th with 24, Little Lord Fuckleroy. Taco Truck Mafia, Before the Tacos. Tied in 8th with 25, The Prettiest Nando and the Corrected 1099s. In 7th place with 26 points, The Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 5th with 27, Marvel Cinematic Potatoverse and Team 578. In a tie for 3rd with 28 points, The Rubber Yolks and The Blue Shells. And holding on to that tie, for first place with 29 points each. No longer a perfect score. We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69. Our final round this evening is in the category of famous redheads. In this round, you're going to see 10 images of people who have red hair. It is your job to name the person. We will display them one at a time. You'll see them right here next to me. You'll also see them embedded directly on your virtual answer sheet page. It is your job to name the person you see depicted. The entirety of this round is short answer, so get ready to type in all of your responses. And after our 10th image, we do have a tiebreaker question to close out the game. Let's do it, everyone. Here is image number 1. Name this famous redhead. Your correct answer for image number 1, actor and director Ron Howard. Your correct answer. Image number 2, name this famous redhead. Your correct answer for image number 2, sometimes a redhead. I've seen her probably with every hair color out there. I think of her as a redhead, though. It's Emma Stone. Emma Stone. Image number 3, name this person. Oscar winner for the movie Still Alice. It is Julianne Moore. Your correct answer for number 3. Image number 4, name this famous redhead. Your correct answer for image number 4, I guess under that hat, this person has red hair, kind of a red beard showing there. It is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Your answer for number 4. Image number 5, name this person. Oh, hello, my friend. I have an answer for you all for image number 5. Maybe you know her from her feature on a poster in the movie Shawshank Redemption. Love the way she flips her hair. Is that the quote? It's Rita Hayworth, everyone. Rita Hayworth. On to our 6th image in this round. Name this famous redhead. Maybe you know him from Homeland or Billions. This is Damian Lewis is your answer for number 6. Image number 7, name this famous redhead. Glad to see that you were waiting for her to come up. I also am a fan. Your correct answer for number 7 is Molly Ringwald. Molly Ringwald, your correct answer here. On to our 8th image in this round. Name this famous redhead. You know him as Ron Weasley. It's Rupert Grint. Rupert Grint. 2 more images in this round. Then we've got a tiebreaker question. Here is number 9. This one's tough. Name this famous redhead. This actress is on the show Riverdale. If you watch Riverdale, hopefully that helped you out here. Her name, Madeleine Pesh. Madeleine Pesh, your correct answer for number 9. After image number 10, we've got that tiebreaker question coming at you all. The tiebreaker is going to have a number as a response. And as always, your goal is to guess as closely as possible to that correct number, meaning you can guess over or under the number. Whoever's closest is going to break that tie. Here is our final image. Then we'll do that tiebreaker. Name this famous redhead. No, it's not Nicole Kidman. Your correct answer here, it's Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball. Lucy Arnaz, your answer for number 10. Tiebreaker question. Let's do it, everybody. Give us your best guess. If you're part of a tie and your team ends up in the top 15 or so teams this evening, we will post your scores on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League so you can see what ended up happening here tonight with those tiebreakers. Here it is. How many episodes aired of the classic TV show I Love Lucy?
It's all that you want, Stan. Don't you want to play the beautiful game live in Brazil? I want to play the beautiful game live in Brazil. 'Cause everybody plays the beautiful game live.
The classic TV show I Love Lucy aired for how many episodes? Your correct answer here, 180 episodes is the answer. If you were part of a tie, hope you had an excellent guess this evening. We'll find out how you did with a final score update on our Instagram for those top teams. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. It's been a true joy hosting for you. I hope you've enjoyed the game. Please remember to donate if you're able. We really appreciate the support. We want to keep this virtual quiz alive for as long as we can. And, times are changing. We're in a lot of in-person locations now. You should check them out. If you're in New York City, we'd love to see you all in person. Go to our website. Peter just put it in the chat. Oh no, that he put something else. That's our Instagram. But it's nyctrivialeague.com. And, so this virtual game, we want to keep it going. And the only way we can is via your donations. Thank you so much. Let's check out our final scores here tonight. Okay, finishing up the quiz this evening in a tie for 15th place. We have a bunch of teams. I was going to count, but I will refrain from counting. A bunch of you who have 30 points. These teams are New Pope, Pierogi Party, Bukkake. Oh, Pierogi Party. That's what that is. Pierogi Party, Bukkake. Great. JD Kim Jong Kardashian, Taco Truck Mafia, the first of their name, J&J, Avis and Bobo, and Boys Who Read. A three-way tie for 12th with 31 points between Not You, Guillermo. I thought this was speed dating, Taco Truck Mafia before the tacos. Finishing in a three-way tie for 9th with 33 points, we have Marvel Cinematic Potatoverse, Little Lord Fuckleroy, and Quarren Fiends. Tied for 7th place with 34 points, the Prettiest Nando and the Corrected 1099s. Finishing up tonight in 5th place, we have a tie, 36 points, the Rubber Yolks and the Helsinki Syndrome in a three-way tie for 2nd place tonight with 37 points each. We Drink and We Know Things 12 and We Drink and We Know Things 69, as well as Team 578. Pulling into the lead in our final round this evening with 38 points. A big congratulations to the Blue Shells. Well played, the Blue Shells. You pulled it off last minute. Couldn't be more exciting than that. Well done. Thank you all again for being here this evening. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you to Trivia Peter for keeping things going behind the scenes here this evening. Thank you, Cullen, for making this game possible. And thank you very much to Murr. Murr's awesome. He made this software that we're using as our answer sheets. We'd love to see you here for our next quiz, which is coming up on Monday, March 7th. 8 o'clock Eastern time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Come play with us then. Thank you so much, teams. You're the best. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. So thank you for getting us through these last 2 years in this virtual setting. And we hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back here on Monday. Until then, take care, everybody.